Well, over the weekend, saw a pretty big storm kick up, bumping all the way up to about a 40% chance of development, or at least 40% likely to develop. We really have your attention pointed to the south because that's where that storm is going to be definitely barreling in from. Now, we saw those drier temperatures with an early morning thunderstorm. That took us from those triple digits down about 24 degrees and that standard cooling rate into those mid-70s. And we topped out here about 98, making another good 22-degree run. Now, that's pretty standard right now, but definitely some hotter and some stormy weather on the way. Looking at the temperature spread across the entire Concho Valley, 93 in Coleman, 95 in Ozona. That's 7 degrees between there and Robert Lee, if not Ballinger. Not the 10 degrees we want, but humidity value has been holding strong in that 30%, if not the dew points around those 60%. It's been locked this way for the last couple days, including through the weekend, and that's what's keeping things dry, but a lot of that stormy weather definitely on its way as things are fighting back and forth in the upper atmosphere. Take a good look around the Gulf Coast. See those strong concentrations of orange. Every model has this storm making its way up into the Concho Valley. Now, last week had a few of them pushing out towards Mexico, if not it taking aim at Louisiana, but it's looking more and more likely here in this region, and we'll see if it doesn't get sucked up and pushed out towards the Ohio River Valley later on throughout the week. Now, here's the water vapor shot showing you how much strong dry air is really pushing these storms to the north. Now, this low pressure making its way in from the west is going to interact with that storm hanging out over the Gulf Coast region. And when we look at the satellite, take a good look how they're coming together, pushing a lot of that moisture up near Minnesota. Now, let's take a good look at our culprit. 91L is what they're naming it as it continues to take over this entire area, if not the Bay of Campeche, moving off the Yucatan Peninsula. That's going to continue to make its way up the west coast and up the east coast of Mexico and push into our area. We get a better look at the Concho Valley. You can see how those clouds are fighting back and forth. If not a severe thunderstorm watch being issued right there near Big Lake. Let me again move out of the way because this is going to get a better idea of this futurecast. Now, you only have a couple days to prepare for this storm, including tomorrow by Wednesday evening. It's going to be here. Take a good look at this circulation as it makes its way on your screen. You're going to watch this cloud cover fight back and forth right here at the Concho Valley. Wednesday night, it's here. Now it's going to slowly take its time getting across the entire Concho Valley. Waves of moisture anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain. This is where my model runs out. This is 12:30 in the afternoon by Thursday, so it's going to take its while getting through here. So let's prepare now so we're ready later. Definitely looking like a lot of flash flood conditions and some higher winds associated with it. Now, we know those flood-prone areas, so let's make sure we're being safe as we get towards the first day of summer. So tonight, back down into those 70s, then tomorrow holding on to some of those cooler conditions as we could only get up into those upper 90s. And things are only going to get cooler from there as the storm makes its way onshore. By the time we get to Wednesday, that storm is definitely here. 89 is what we're looking at. As Thursday, as the storm pushes over us all the way down into those lower 80s, then we're on the recharge again, and we're on the lookout for more severe weather as we push back up into those upper 90s while those lows continue to stay locked in those 70s. Stay tuned while we're at the break. You're watching KSAN News at 5.